back to my channel. This is probably your second time here or third, but today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a get ready with me. Where are we going? To the kitchen, maybe to make a snack, to the bed to watch TV. I don't know, like, we're not going anywhere because, for one, it's a quarantine. And there's also multiple rioting outside. What the news is covering with, you know, social media, the news, all that good stuff. They're all covering the bad parts of this movement that's going on. They're not really focusing so much on the protesters. It's all about who's busting in the stores and who's doing this and who's doing that. So, we're going to start off with our Mercier powder. We're going to set the eyebrows first, so that throughout the day, when I'm doing absolutely nothing, probably playing my game, who knows, your eyebrows, where eyebrows could stay nice and dry. Now, I'm definitely gonna go back over that again. With my brow gel, trust and believe me. The whole rioting thing that's going on, a lot of the people that are starting these fires and destroying shit, a lot of them don't know who the person is who was killed by the police. They don't know anyone. They don't care. They're just like, oh, let's take this opportunity to fucking fuck up some shit. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange. Okay, so I'm gonna just use my finger for that, not the brush. I have a little bit of darkness, so I like to put a little corrector on it, you know, just a little bit, not a lot. Once I put my concealer on this, it's gonna like snatch it. She's gonna snatch it. I have no negative feelings toward the looting. I really don't care about it, because like something crazy and dramatic has to happen in order for it to be a change. It needs to be a worldwide thing. It needs to be that.
I really don't condone the markets and the pharmacies being raided, though. I really don't.
What? I don't appreciate people looting Rite Aid. I don't appreciate that. Pharmacies, like, what? What are you doing? Why? Why would you loot a fucking pharmacy? I mean, I get it, and ain't nobody gonna sit there and pay attention to the medicine they're getting, like, you know, oh, let's go steal, but let's make sure we don't touch any of the asthma medicine. Like, no, they were definitely not giving no type of fucks, just busting up in there. Like, there's one right down the street from my house, a ShopRite, and I go to that ShopRite all the fucking time, and I'm pretty sure everybody else in this neighborhood does. That's why I think that it's no way that people in my direct neighborhood was like, oh yeah, let's definitely go over to fucking ShopRite and loot that shit. Like, it's no way. It had to be somebody that don't live in the area, because they don't need to care. They don't give a fuck. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Born This Way concealer in the shade Maple. Love this concealer. Who doesn't? This is like the holy grail concealer. That and the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Yep, so I look like a crazy person. Perfect. This is a beauty blender. It's supposed to be like the marble one. Like, you can still see some of the clean part. Like, it's like a marble effect thing. It's a little dirty, but hey, it's getting the job done today. Who gives a damn? But the pharmacies, the markets, like, do you not understand how counterproductive that is? Like, especially if it's in your neighborhood and you're like, you got kids or you got little nephews and stuff, and they want some chicken nuggets, and you're like, oh, let me run down to the market. Oh, that's right, the freaking market is shut down right now and boarded up because they have to sit there and they have to go through their inventory to see all the losses that they took. Then they have to clean up the shelves, clean up all the mess that's on the floor. People just went in there. I saw a video. People just kind of went into ShopRite, opened up bags of chips, opened up sodas, opened up waters, and splashed them everywhere. People didn't even go in there to steal. They just went in there to destruct, you know? And like, I get it. You're angry or you're stupid and you just want to fucking loot. But the market, no, that was so freaking stupid. Oh, this is the NARS foundation that I'm using today, and it is in the shade Macau. It's not exactly my undertone, and you might see why. Because after using the Maple Born This Way, that has I feel like it has a slightly different undertone. Like, it has a warm undertone in this This one has a cool undertone. Girl, I did not get my undertones together yet. So, as you can see, it's looking art. It's looking like it's looking. It's looking like it's as good as it's gonna look. So, how everyone is like really outraged right now about what's going on. 2 weeks ago, maybe less than that, when Doja Cat was all like in these chat rooms and stuff with racist people having racist conversation and trolling and all the other bull crap that was going on in those chat rooms. It took me back to that feeling that I got when I first watched the movie Roots. Like it just reminded me like, wow, that's racism, segregation, all that stuff. Like it just took me back. It just reminded me of all that. The last decade, I kind of have not been talking about or worrying much about my race because I'm mostly around other black people. I don't have to be in white spaces and be in those type of situations where I would get, you know, racially profiled like that. I kind of just was in like a daze. Yes, I heard about things. Yes, I heard about the Charleston shootings and all the crazy stuff. Like I heard about those things, but I wasn't woke. Like I wasn't really paying attention. But after that Doja Cat situation, and it's like, bro, the chick literally said that it must suck to be black.
The fuck out of here.
And it's like, I can't relate because like all the black people that I know, they're unproblematic and they're beautiful. Moisturize with this bubble yum, cause girlfriend, my lips was busted, and I'm thirsty now. Oh yeah, it's good. So Doja Cat, she kind of reminded me, and it's weird. You would think like, wow, Doja Cat just kind of reminded me that there's racism in this country, and it's weird. It's very, very weird that it took for that, just a simple celebrity in a not too far-fetched situation. I'm just gonna brush off some of that powder off my eyebrows so that I can go back over and darken it up some. I literally cried. And I felt like that feeling when you're so mad that your stomach is starting to hurt and you're starting to feel like you need to run to the bathroom or something. I'm gonna tell you why. It wasn't just me seeing Doja Cat, being in those racist chats. Her song Didn't Do Nothing. I YouTubed the song. And of course, when you YouTube something, they always have all the other YouTube videos that have like the same name or whatever like that, I guess you could say. And there happened to be this one video, and it's like this crowd of black people, and they're really loud. I guess there's a fight going on in the hood, and the title was Didn't Do Nothing's Doing Nothing. And it's like this DMX song playing, and they in the hood, they're fighting, they're doing all crazy type stuff, cursing, yelling, acting a fool. Like people do, not just black people, but people in general. When the adrenaline is going and it's some shit popping off, crazy shit happens. It's not fucking exclusive to one fucking race. My dumb ass goes to the comment section. And it's nothing but racist people saying the N-word, racist people saying, oh, they deserve to be massacred, just drop a bomb on them, they should never have been freed, and I was like, wow, it wasn't even a Doja Cat situation that got me, it was the comment section, it was people saying terrible fucking things that, okay, I'm gonna contour with this, Morphe's palette. Yeah, I burnt the shit out this joint. I'm gonna use this brown color right here. It was the racist comments that got to me, that reminded me, wow, my race is the most hated. Like brown people, colored people, black people, the most hated. And it confuses me and it angers me because how the fuck did every race basically conform to the white folk and was like, yeah, Let's let them tell us what we should be. Let's let them tell us what's good and what's not good. And it's like, what? How did we let that happen? Like, things could have been perfect. Like, if every race could have just been who they are and build their businesses and build their communities and just prosper. It didn't have to be a one race gets to win. Oh, Fenty bronzer. A little bit over here. Ugh. It's like, how did we get to a point where we were like, yeah, let's let the white people decide everything for us? I just wish that when we were freed, we could have been like, all right, let's just focus on us. Like, let's not care that they don't want to include us. Let's not care that they don't want us at their school. Fuck their schools. But no, everybody's like, oh, we need to fight so that we all can go to the same schools. Like, no, I would have been fine with just going to an all-black school. Yes, it would have been worse textbooks or whatever, and just overall not that great. But as time goes on, like, it could have got better. Now, before you say, oh, they bombed us, they would not let us do anything, that still doesn't mean that I would want to be included with them. I understand Martin Luther King and his dream to have everyone together and not segregated anymore, but integration was probably not the best idea. I'll tell you why. What difference does it make that we can all go to the same school, but when we go to these schools, you're educating me about myself and it's nothing but, oh yeah, you were a slave. Oh shit, what is that? You were a slave, and now I'm just putting some black stuff. This is the Anastasia cream color. And it's weird that I'm doing my lips now, but I do things weird. What's the point in me going to this predominantly white school where they're not even going to be teaching me about myself? And what they are going to be teaching me, it's going to be so false. It's going to be so false, so misconstrued. Like, it's not real. When I was in school, all they really talked about was slavery, segregation, lynchings. Boom, we're here today. What did segregating the schools do for us besides teach us things about ourselves that was not true, fabricated, or just sad? Like, okay, and what else? It just was not a great idea. I'm gonna have to edit the crap out this video because, like, it's just getting long and longer and longer. I'm gonna just try to speed things up on this part. I'm actually glad, though, that everything is happening the way it's happening, because things have to happen. It has to be a crazy-ass situation and things for shit to hit the fan in order for things to change. Things ain't going to change with you just, writing a post. Things aren't going to change with a few protesters outside of a precinct or outside of wherever, asking and begging for people that don't give a fuck to give a fuck. All right, so now next I'm going to do my liner. I really love this Anastasia. Yep, that's good. That's as far as we're gonna go. I just feel like I still have bags. Okay, so next I'm gonna put on my lashes. This is what I have to work with. Don't you just love when the glue doesn't want to come out? Also, I'm doing it. Don't be like me, but do not pull your eye down when you do your makeup. Don't pull on your eye at all. You're going to get bags. You're going to get premature aging. It's just not a great idea. Something that I do nowadays that I never did before is I do my wing last. Okay. Now I'm going to take this brush here. BH highlighter palette. Highlight the inner corner of our eye just to make it pop. And then I like to take my finger, get some of that on there, and wipe it over the eye. So it just pops a little more. I like to use my finger to highlight as well. All right, that's basically kind of pretty much it. I don't use any setting spray. Not by choice. It's because I do not have any matte lipstick. Matte liquid lipstick. Yep. That pretty much wraps up this video. Again, I don't give a fuck about the writing, but I do give a fuck about the market that I need to get my kids chicken nuggets from, and I do give a fuck about medicine at the pharmacy, okay?